Alright, back on the review to the Batman Caped Crusader pack. So I've always wanted this pack. I really like Batman. I think Batman's a pretty solid hero. My biggest problem was it was $16 and it was only real one item I wanted here, and that was the Batman comic book one. I don't really care about the Dark Knight. I think it's fine for what it is, but that movie was carried by the Joker and Two-Face, personally for me. I think the Batman was pretty boring for me, but I really do like the comic book Batman because of his like white eyes and the bulky stature of him. This one kind of looks slender and kind of, personally for me. But yeah, so in this pack bundle, whatever you want to call it, it's a money but pack. It's $16. So you get the Batman comic book outfit. You also get the Dark Knight movie outfit, and you get the backlinks corresponding to what character. So this is the Batman comic book outfit. It will look better on the outfit itself, but for every other skin, it's going to have that emblem on it. And then you also get the Dark Knight movie cloak. Same thing, you get that emblem on it if you don't have it on the certain Batman. We'll show that off. You also get the Batman Pickaxe, which is like a Batarang kind of. It's pretty basic. And then you also get the Batwing glider, which is pretty big. It looks kind of small here. I'll show it off in game. It's huge. I saw a video about it and it's like giant. But yeah, let's get into it.
Alright gamers, before you continue watching this video, remember to subscribe, like, comment, share, and check that description. Go follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and check out my Discord server and everything down below. Now back to the video.
Alright, so here's the Batman comic book outfit with the Batman Pickaxe. Pull out. Swing. It's a very basic pickaxe, nothing crazy. It's just the Batarang, realistically. The cape's a little funky. Capes have always been funky, but these are like the ones that actually attach to the skin or like designed for the skin. Let me give you a couple examples. Doctor Doom, Batman, Kylo Ren, stuff like that. Cable, that's another one. These are like capes that are specifically for the skin, but you can use it with other skins, except Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom you can't. Kylo Ren you can use, Cable you can use, both Batmans you can use. Noise is pretty good. Noise is pretty good. Let's do some ADS here. The cape, I like it, but like Jesus, it's kind of irritating. ADS is good. I'll say that. The cape, I don't think. Let's do some more. Like, crouch up. Yeah, it's not gonna block you there. The cape's not gonna block you. It's pretty good ADS. But like moving around like this, you know what I mean? Like boom, stuff like that. Okay, we'll like try to hip fire with it. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? It might block you, or it might just be more distracting. But like ADS full on, crouch up and down, I think you're fine with a cape on. But like looking up like that, moving forward, like oh you're trying to like look at someone and you're just trying to hip fire or something, that might get annoying. I could see that getting really annoying. But it's fine, whatever. Minis, fish, bandages, slurp. Splash. Big shield. Medkit. Jug. Alright, show off the glider. So you get the Batwing. Pretty iconic. Like I said, see how big that is? Jesus, man. It looks tiny in the locker. Forward. Back. Left. Right. Not moving. Did he turn on? Oh, okay. So it's got like the yellow shit. Do one more pull out. See how big it gets? Jesus, man. It's cool. I like it. I'm probably going to just use the Bat wing glider that I already own from the Batman gear bundle, but you know, it's still cool. I will show off the Batman glider too, just to show it off. I know it's not in this set, but it's a part of that gear bundle. The gear bundle is pretty solid, I would say. Oops. But it looks cooler with Batman because it kind of looks like it's pulling from the cape. I'll show it off, just like for a couple of quick seconds. The last time I showed it off was with the Batman Zero outfit, which it doesn't really go with that outfit. But yeah, let's take the Batwing off first before we show off anything else. Alright, so this is what he looks like with no backbling. He looks kind of funky. I don't like him without a backbling. It just looks weird. Like, really weird to me. Yeah, I'm not a big fan with him without a backbling. We will show off what the backbling does look like with another skin. It's this one. So we'll just show it off with, Joker. That's fine. We'll just quickly show it off. So this is what it looks like with any other skin. So if you're running a different skin that isn't the actual, like, comic book Batman, because this is comic book Batman's backbling, it's going to look like this. If you run this one with Dark Knight, same thing. It's going to look like this. But if you run Dark Knight's backbling with Dark Knight, it's going to look cool and all fancy-like. The only skin that's going to make it look good is going to be the comic book Batman. So it looks like a normal cape here. It doesn't look bad, but, you know, it's... Capes are just... I don't know, man. I don't know what they did to him, but they kind of suck. I don't know what they did. The physics engine right now has been awful. Let's quickly switch back to this Batman. We'll actually equip the Batwing. What is it called? Bat cape? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what it's actually called. I have it favorited. Bat glider. That's all it's called. So we'll show that off. But let's do Primo quickly, so you can see what it looks like with the cape on. Yeah, it's a basic Batman outfit. This is like the iconic one for me. This is like the animated series Batman, comic book Batman, 60s Batman, all that, you know, interpretations of that. And it's my favorite Batman. It's just iconic. Yeah, The Dark Knight is The Dark Knight. It's one of the most iconic Batman movies, mainly because of Heath Ledger. I think he stole the show there, realistically. That's why I think the only reason I think that movie is good because of Heath Ledger and Two-Face, realistically, for me, personally. I think the Batman's pretty weak there. That's just my personal opinion. I think still it's a good movie, but it's a little too slow and tedious until we get to the fun parts with Heath Ledger's Joker. But yeah, I think it's a really good skin here. Yeah, really iconic yellow belt. You get the nice black Batman logo and the nice gray outfit. Very basic, and I love those white eyes. The other skin does not get those white eyes. Those are iconic to Batman. Every time you see Batman, you get those really cool, deep soul eyes that are really nice. And the cape looks really cool. How it kind of goes right through with the mask. Really nice. So let's quickly show off the glider too. So the Batwing. See how it comes from the backbling, kind of? Like, it looks like it appears from the backbling. It looks really cool. I really do like this. It does take off the backbling if you do have a backbling on. This doesn't come in the bundle. I'm just showing it off. But, yeah. Let's now quickly switch over, and I'll show off the Dark Knight outfit. Let's do it. Alright, so here's the Dark Knight movie outfit with the Batman Pickaxe. Pull it. Swing. Alright, so, like I said, this is a skinnier version, which, I'm not a big fan of Batman being skinny. To me, he's a big, bulky guy with a bunch of armor on. He has to deflect all the bullets. That's Batman. This really is. I still think the movie was pretty solid, but I think it's a little overhyped, personally. It's still a good skin, though, you know. Still think it's a pretty solid skin here. But still not my Batman. Alright, it's a little ADS. This cape is a little different compared to the comic book version. It's got some more like indents, I guess you would call it. And the skin, like I said, is a little bit skinnier. I'm pretty sure it feels a little skinnier. So if you want a skinnier Batman, here you go. Let's do that cape thing again. Jumping up and down just so you see what it looks like with the cape. And stuff like that. It's not too bad. I don't know. It might not get annoying, but I think this will get annoying. Like if you look up, you know, you're just like trying to like walk forward and you're like looking up or you're looking like this. The cape might get annoying. Like that's the big problem I think with this cape. It's accurate. Like this is what it looks like when you're running, or it looks like. But this is what it seems it looks like when Batman runs and shows, movies, whatever. That's what it kind of looks like. So you know, it's accurate, I guess. Fish. Big shield. Medkit. Charger. The cape kind of glitches though when you do crouch. Both of them. I saw this with the other one. Like it's kind of weird and funky when you crouch. Just looks kind of weird. See the glider, back glider, forward, back, left, right. Not moving. All right. Not back glider, Batwing. The other one I think was the back glider. It's a little building. Alright. Pickaxe is purple, I just realized that, but I think it's because it's DC rarity. Let's do primers and see the front and the back of the skin. Alright, so like I said, it's the Dark Knight movie variant. There's nothing really here, you know? Like, what you see is what you get. I don't like how the eyes are visible here. That's not my Batman. I like the white soulless eyes to make him more creepy and scary. I like the full-on black color. That's cool. I like the golden belt. That's pretty cool. But skinny, slender Batman, to me, he's not scary. Isn't Batman supposed to endure fear into his opponent instead of killing them? Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Make them get feared and run away and flee, you know? That's what I see Batman as. Not this dark, brooding guy. I guess he is, but not like that, personally, for me. We will take the backbling off. It looks funky. Dude, Batman without the backbling is just not it. You gotta keep that cape on. I know it might get annoying, but like, the skin just doesn't look good without a cape. My personal opinion. I just don't think the skin looks good without a cape. That's just me. Yeah, it just doesn't look good without a cape for me. It just really doesn't. You need to keep that cape on. You really do. Oh yeah, and we'll show off what it looks like with here. So yeah, let me put Joker on, and this is what this is the Dark Knight movie one. So instead of the black, you get the gold, and then it has more like stripes in the cape. Like I said, I think the comic book version looks a little bit better, but I guess they had to make it different somehow. And I think it does look like the movie one, so yeah, it's fine. Let's quickly pick that. And we'll show off the glider I was talking about also, just to show it off. Show what it looks like. I don't think it's going to go as well with this one because he has the stripes in the cape, as you see. But yeah. I guess it kind of does because there is stripes here, but it's not really what you think it would be. Left. Right. Not moving. Alright. So, yeah, let's go to Battle Labs, and I'll tell you, should you buy the Batman Caped Crusader pack bundle, whatever you want to call this. Let's do it. Alright, so I'm Battle Labs now. So, should you buy the Batman Caped Crusaders pack bundle, or whatever you want to call it? So, in this pack, you get the Batman comic book outfit, you get the Dark Knight movie outfit, you also get the Batman comic book cape, you also get the Dark Knight movie cloak, you also get the Batman pickaxe and the Batwing glider. All that for $16, no V-Bucks. So should you buy this pack? So you gotta like Batman here. Like, if you don't like Batman, you shouldn't buy this. I like Batman. I think he's pretty solid. He's pretty up there in heroes. Personally, Spider-Man has always been superior. He will always be superior for me. But we don't have Spider-Man yet. So Batman's a really cool alternative. I really like Batman. He has some good games, good animated series, a couple good movies. I think he's pretty solid. Over the years he's kind of went down the hill, but we've had a couple good things from him in the previous years. But yeah, should you buy this bundle? So either you like the comic book style here, like the one I'm running right now, which I think personally for me is the superior Batman, or you like the Dark Knight movie. I know why a lot of people like that movie. I think it is a good movie, but I think people still overhype it. I don't think it's the best superhero movie ever made, personally for me. But anyways, I think it's still pretty solid. You get two Batmans here, you get two back blings that correspond with each one, and you can still use them. They're not gated off. This is the one thing I think DC does better than Marvel with cosmetics in this game. They don't gate off shit. There's only been a couple things from what I remember that they gate off. I think it was like one item that we've had gated off by DC, and it was Superman's glider, which was just him flying. That makes sense. I'm fine with that. That was the only thing from what my knowledge they gated off. That's it. You could use Superman's cape with anyone, any Marvel skin, any DC skin, any collab skin. So that's a big plus in DC's favor. They do not gate anything off. And they actually reference the movie. There's been like one or two Marvel outfits that are related to the movie, like the Black Widow one and stuff like that. But there really isn't that many. This is the comic book version, so they're gonna call it the comic book outfit. This is the most iconic, personally for me, that you see all the time. Then we also have the movie outfit, which is the Dark Knight movie. We don't get that many movie representation of the DC and Marvel shit. It's mostly comic book related shit. DC does it more. They more relate to the movies because that's what people know. Um, but yeah, I do like that about DC with their collabs. So, should you buy this bundle? There's a couple good things in here. The skins are the main point. So, if you like the two skins, I think it's a buy. I'm very surprised it's two separate skins instead of two edit styles, but I guess it makes sense now after realizing, oh, the cape goes with this one and this one. So, they probably had to do something with them just to make it so it's certain with this one and certain with this one. I guess that makes sense. Um, but yeah, the pickaxe, it's nothing spectacular. It's pretty small too. It's nothing crazy, so you could use it as like a normal pickaxe you use. I don't think it's anything special, but it's not bad. I'm not gonna complain. It's nothing crazy, not gonna get in your way. No crazy animations going on. It's basic. The glider is huge. I think the glider is really cool. It's the Batwing. It's a very iconic thing from the movies and the shows and all that. So I think that's a good glider. If you want the Batman like actual cape that he uses to glide in, which is I think personally more iconic, yeah, you gotta spend some V-Bucks for that. Which you can buy the bundle with the emotes, the music pack, and the glider. Or you can just buy it separate for like 1,200. The bundle's pretty solid. I did buy the bundle. I already bought the glider when it first came out, but then I bought the bundle as a whole later down the line when they released that. But yeah, I think it's a pretty solid bundle. If you like Batman, here you go. I always wanted this bundle, but I'm like, do I really want it? And then I waited and waited, and then last time it came out, I was like, I should have bought it, and it just came back. So I guess I buy it now. But yeah, let's do the bat signal emote. I kind of like how the cape pushes and moves with the wind for this emote. It's kind of cool. But yeah, that's about it for the Batman Caped Crusader pack. See ya.